What's going on, y'all? It's Harley from Pacific North Whoop. We just got in the DJI Goggles N3 and we're really excited to try this out with the setup for the 04. So a little quick overview, pretty blank box, just a little bit of the consumer electronic information, and let's give this an open, see what it looks inside. So these are the box goggles, the budget style goggles. We have to scan this QR code here shortly. Here we go. Looks like this just might be a packaging box here. Quick start guide, actually. This is definitely going to be handy. All right, and let's see what the goggles look like. I'm excited. So first impressions so far is they feel a little bit heavy, but not too bad. You know, traditional box goggles style. They have this nice little foam piece that just came out for protecting during shipping. And a nice little reusable lens cover. I'll probably get something a little nicer, but that's cool. So it looks like I need to remove these, but I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet until I'm like 100% ready to fly with it. Wow, they look really nice. Looks like the antennas just fold out pretty easily. Fold back down for compact storage. All the batteries in the, or all the weight in the batteries in the back, which is actually really nice for not having something on the side view. I'm a huge fan of keeping the weight in the back and kind of balancing it out. So it looks like it's a little tangled here. There we go. Because the cable runs outside separately, you do have to kind of manage that and make sure it's not going to get tangled up. But overall, I'm really excited to try these out. So let's go ahead and put these on my face and see how they fit. All right. So first impressions on these, a bit loose, but I saw that you can actually like just tighten this or something in the back here. So I'm not exactly sure how that works yet. I'll have to look into it. But there's also some side straps I can tighten. These are much lighter on my face than I was expecting, which is really cool. They almost feel the same weight as like my old AMWays. Definitely lighter than traditional box goggles, and because they don't protrude out really far, it's not like they're tilting my head forward, which is nice. Wow, they actually feel really good and comfortable. I was expecting them to be a little bit bigger, so in person, they're really not bad. So that's so far my first impressions. Let's scan this app and see where it takes us from there. All right, so I got the DJI Goggles N3 updated. I used this QR code here, and pretty much it walked me through to download the DJI Assistant 2. What this does is it connects to the goggles just with this cord right here and allows you to actually update the goggles through it. Now, here's the reason that I'm bringing this video, or this part of the video, up, because this did not work for me. I was not able to go through the DJI Assistant and actually edit any updates or anything like that, or find the goggles. What I ended up having to do was I ended up having to connect it to my phone, and as I connected it to my phone, it wanted me to register it as a Neo. Clearly, I just have the Goggles N3, and I do not have the Neo. Now, what that made me do is it made me go through the app, kind of figure out how to register the goggles, and what I did is registered them as an Avata, and then just updated the goggles by themselves. Once I updated the goggles by themselves, I was then able to figure out how to bind them, but that was another issue that I also had to go through as well. So let's talk about that a little bit. Let's turn the goggles on. So as you can see, the goggles are starting to turn on here. And I thought I would go through the menu through one of these buttons and figure out how to connect it. Well, nobody actually mentions that you have to hold this as it's on for it to go into search mode. So now it's into search and bind mode, but it wasn't before. So if you're confused on how to actually bind it to your O4, it's going to be through that. And then on the O4 itself, it is a little teeny button right there. So yeah, binding it to the O4, press the button, hold that down on the N3, and you'll be able to connect it from that. And now that we're connected, flying, I can't wait to keep testing it out.